Hello, this is OverlordBou, back with our ship review, and today we'll be looking at the new Tashkent 39 Russian Tier 7 DD. Now for this particular review, I'm going to be going a little bit off script. I'm not going to be doing like an official review on it. I'll be talking about why I like the ship, such like that, so on and so forth. So we're going to do it that way. First off, we'll be talking about the Armory exchange, where you can get the ship from. And then we'll get into the actual, the stuffy stuffs. But yeah, so for the Armory exchange, where you're able to buy these tokens with doubloons, or you can buy them with coal, free XP, commander XP, or for credits, and you can exchange those for any other of these resources here, or you can use the balloons and such. You can also get the Tashkent 39, the Grizia, and the hood. So you can get the Tashkent 39 for 83 of these, you get the Grizia for 103, and the hood for 115. And of course, you can mix and match the armory vouchers from, so you can get like 50 of these, or 10 of these, and 10 of each, and then you'll have much enough for the Tashkent 39. I do recommend the Tashkent 39. It is the fastest DD at tier 7 with a top speed if you use Swift and Silence. When you're not spotted, you go 50.1 knots, which is incredibly quick. Super fun. And then if you have the speed boost active, it goes to 54.2 or 3, I believe. So right around there. It's a lot of fun to play for sure. So I definitely recommend the Tashkent 39 from the Armory exchange. The Grizia is more of a niche kind of play style if you kind of enjoy the Grizia. I believe I have a video on the ship, so you want to look at that, you can look that in the down and look at my past. It should be there somewhere, I believe. And the hood is a classic. It's pretty much, you play it like a fast battleship. So people would say, oh, the Renown would be better. Well, the Renown's more of a battle cruiser, while the hood's actually a really quick battleship. So all these ships are, I do believe they're very much worth it. But the Tashkent 39 I really, really enjoy. And we're going to be talking about it as the replay goes on. So I'm going to be switching to the replay momentarily. So you guys can take a look at that while I, talk about it for a little bit. And we are back. All right, so for this particular match, I was playing with Iron Man. So this was after the ship came out, of course. So we were just having some fun playing with the Tashkent 39. He's playing in the Florida, so glory to him for being a Florida man this particular match. So anyway, let's talk about the ship. So pretty much the ship has a reload booster for the torpedoes, a speed boost of 8%, and a smoke with a decently long smoke screen. The smoke screen lasts for about a dispersion about 90 seconds, which is a pretty long time for DD smoke. So it has a pretty decent smoke on it, funny enough. It does have depth charges, which do a decent amount of damage. And it does have 9 torpedoes with a 10-kilometer range. They do about 15k damage around there, 15k, 14k, right around there. It has a 7.6-kilometer concealment. The torpedoes do go about 66 knots as well. I'll be showing the build on the top right, so you guys can look at the build as well there. I should have said that earlier, my bad. Now, you do only get 3 100mm guns. Or it's 3 100. It's 3 100 no. It's 3 100mm guns. So okay, and they do about 2200 HE damage, right around there. But so they're not the most impressive. So yeah, you definitely gotta be careful with that in that regard. Now the ship's main strength is the fact that it can go 50.2 knots if you have the Swift and Silence perk. And if you don't, it goes about 46 knots, 46, 47 knots, but then that's without a speed boost. If you use a speed boost without, it's about 50.1 around there. And it's about, let me see, it's right around 50 knots. And if you have the Swift and Silence active, it goes up to 54 knots. 54.2 or 3, right around there. And it is the fastest DD at tier 7. It is incredibly quick. And being that quick, we all know a lot of the tier 7 battleships are not, as we call, like, more modern. So they're a lot slower. So as you're going to see when I do this Colorado, yeah, it's going to be pretty enjoyable. Yeah. I'll show a little image on the top right. You can see what's gonna happen to this poor Colorado. I'll show a little image on the top right. You guys can take a look at what's gonna happen. But yeah, pretty much the Tashkent 39, its main strengths is the torpedoes. So it's really maneuverable, really quick. It's definitely a high skill level ship because you got to be able to know how to use the torpedoes properly. Along with the fact that, yeah, this thing only has 2.5 kilometer anti-air, so don't expect this thing to be shooting down that many planes at all. Just making you aware of that. You aren't going to be shooting many things down at all. You're lucky enough to even shoot down a butterfly in this thing, so be aware of that if you do get this ship. What this thing excels at is just being a mega Chad, just charging into things with the torpedoes. Just full speed, you're going to a flank, just torpedoing the hell out of people, just going all out, balls blazing, just meme. We all had fun with the Yolo Emilio, right? This is just a Yolo Emilio, but Russian version, all right? Russian version Yolo Emilio. The Colorados, the poor tier 7 Colorados and the slower tier 7s just don't stand a chance. I can already feel the pain of all the tier 7 battleship, the slow battleships like California, Colorado, like New Mexico. Like, oh Lord, even New York can see this thing. Oh my, oh no. That's horrible. Just thinking about all the really slow battleships this thing could just run down. Oh man. The thing is though, this thing, again, it doesn't have the best guns either. So if you are trying to fight a DD with the guns, you do have a lot of HP, right? You do have a lot of HP, but the guns are just, they're not gonna do much. All right, they're just not gonna do much. I'm sorry. They'll do okay, but there's only 3 of them, and they have about a 4 to 5 second reload. If you use a swift and silence, it's like a 5 second reload, like 4.5, I believe, 5. Yeah, this match was also kind of biased as well. I feel kind of bad. Their Otago was AFK. That was the poor fella. Rip him. Can we get an F in chat for our Otago boy? Get F in chat for him. But no, this particular match was pretty hilarious because Iron Man kind of died early, and we were kind of just having fun in the match. Calling him the Florida man. I believe we're calling the Florida man for most of this, so it was pretty funny. Now, as you can see, this thing really excels just flanking around the enemy. Just look at this. It has such an amazing maneuverability potential that this thing is going to be so much fun. Oh, you know what I just realized? Potentially speaking, if you're quick enough, you know what you're doing, you can technically flank through and just go after CVs too with this thing. Even though you got to be pretty lucky with, you know, the fact if he's heading towards you or not, but it'd be pretty funny. But this thing is definitely more of a higher skill level ship. A lot of memes. I can see a lot of memes coming out the Tashkent 39. I can see a lot of memes. I really enjoy this kind of ship since you guys know I love playing Marceau. So any ship that's super new maneuverable like it, I'm gonna love. And this thing just speaks to me on how fast it can go. It's just so much fun to play. Even if the guns are pretty much worthless little fly swatters and the anti is also the same thing, like the guns are good for fire strength. They have a decent fire chance. I think it's like 10-12% maybe. It's not the highest, don't quote me on that. I don't really have the stats in front of me. Like I said, I'm kind of doing this review on the whim, so I didn't really write a script for it. I'm kind of just going with the flow, just chilling, you know. I have a pretty busy weekend coming up with COTS. So if you guys are seeing this and it's around, if it's still around May 4th. Oh yeah, happy May 4th, by the way. This video is going out. Oh, dang it. Today it's going to come out on May 5th. Dang it. Rip. Well, happy 4th anyway. So hope you guys enjoy that. Happy May 4th to you all. Or not. I don't know. Whatever. But no, this ship, so much fun just to yellow, just run around, be a menace to society as you run around, torpedo and everything. Because imagine, right? You just see like a lone battleship, just charge at them, you know? Charge at them with 9 torpedoes, right? And look at that torpedo angles too. Those are pretty decent torpedo angles. Those are pretty nice, right? I like it. I like that a lot. And again, you have to imagine, this ship is a tier 7, right? A lot of the ships at tier 7 don't have very quick velocity guns. So this thing can usually just zoom in a straight line. A lot of people aren't used to just shooting at things this quick. I don't think there's any other ship this fast until tier 9 with like the Mogador and the Yolo Emilio. At tier 8, I think the fastest seat goes maybe tops like 40 something. But yeah, this thing is just a menace. Also, you could build this ship too to be more of a like a submarine hunter with RPF. I built it, of course, into, of course, torpedoes, because you know it's you want to try to get his torpedoes out as quickly as you can. But it's just an absolute menace with how fast it goes. It's an absolute menace to society, and I love it. I love it for it. It's just so much fun to play. I really enjoy, like, I know like the play style isn't for anyone, but just being able to run around, just be a menace, zoom around, is definitely a lot of fun to play. Again, I do think that this is definitely a higher skill level ship. Not everyone is going to be able to do what I'm doing, just running like how I'm doing this, which is perfectly good, because just imagine everyone could be like, oh man. Oh, it feels even worse for tier 7s at that point. This match is also really nice too as well, because I get that submarine kill. Oh man, I love getting submarine kills. They're so nice. I also felt pretty bad for the Borodino here, because I believe he did the right move here. I think he switched over to HE. I believe he did. That's why he isn't firing. He was switching over to HE. So he did the right move, went over to HE, but you know, Russian bias. Like, come on, you know, Russian bias can't be Russian bias, comrade. Yes, the poor man, and that's a Kraken. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful. But this match is already a pretty decent match, and as you guys saw, I kind of just memed through most of the match. And I will also admit, I did get a free Atago kill, but I wanted to try to showcase what this ship is capable of with just its yellowing ability. A lot of the matches, if people saw me play this on stream, I was just mostly trying to focus on lone battleship targets, or targets that were more like in a group where I could do like a large torpedo grouping. Also, you could also build into Superintendent too if you want. That's something I didn't build into, but actually, did I build into Superintendent? I don't even, yeah, I did. I built a Superintendent, my bad, I did. I'm dumb. I did build it a Superintendent. I remember like a previous replay I didn't. Like I had like other replay I was watching, I didn't build a Superintendent, but this one I did. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. And oof. And that is a disaster for sure. Yep, I did die here, but am I going to get the kill though? Is the real question. Am I going to get the kill on this guy? That is what I want to ask myself. Did I get the kill? We got 1 torpedo and a flood. That's a perma flood. We got 2 more. Come on, are we gonna get them? Get them? Nope, he didn't. Damn. Pretty close, but no cigar. But yep, we did 182,000 damage, 3 dev strikes, a Kraken, a high caliber, 19 torpedo hits, 5 kills. Good lord. Ah, man. And I'm also top of the team with 2,700 base speed. Nice. But yep, if you guys have any questions, concerns, definitely leave them down in the comments down below. But yep, this is OverlordBou. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will talk to y'all later.